Indian subcontinent, a vast peninsula characterized by its vibrant coastlines. Our coasts are home to diverse species of flora and fauna and serve as rich natural resource deposits as well. The EEZ of India encompasses an area of 2 million square kilometers, and the organization entrusted with safekeeping such a vast area is the Indian Coast Guard. The Indian Coast Guard is a peacekeeping maritime law enforcement agency tasked with protection against threats to our sovereignty, prevention of smuggling and trafficking, preservation of wildlife, and is the first responder during national oil spill disasters. Located in the heart of Kerala, CGTC Kochi serves as the catalyst for young officers of the organization and allows them to unlock their true potential.
It's a great privilege to have CGTC located at Kochi under DHQ4. The CGTC has been taking great efforts in reviving the syllabus and upgrading with evolving times. In the years, CGTC has become the most sought-of institute for not only training the young assistant commandant but also the other uniformed service like the Coastal Police, CISF, BSF, Customs, and moreover, the training by CGTC has spread across the borders. Marine trainers of almost 13 countries have participated in the online training in the past 2 years. It is a great honor to have been involved in training of 72nd and 73rd Batch Assistant Commandants. The batch were given numerous opportunities in honing the professional skills and also attain their military bearing apart from enabling them to be physically fit. Overall, the foundation has been made strong in ensuring future leaders of the Indian Coast Guard.
CGTC maintains a high level of standard and intensity while imparting quality training to these young officers in order to inculcate the spirit of brotherhood and bonhomie. CG Law and Ops includes team building activities such as adventure camp, syndicate presentation and team sports activities. I am sure that all the officers who have passed from this esteemed institution will be contributing for the growth of our service. I wish all the best to the young officers.
CGTC Kochi is a premier training institution of Indian Coast Guard which was established way back in 2002 to cater for the diverse training requirements of Indian Coast Guard. CGTC Kochi imparts training to a number of officers and sailors of Coast Guard in various aspects of maritime law, drug espionage, intelligence to name a few. On 5th February, a total of 29 officers, 2 officers from Law Cadre, 11 officers from 72nd ICG course and 16 officers from 73rd ICG course reported at CGTC.
Post completion of our 40 days leave, we reported at CGTC for CG Law and Ops course for 11.2 weeks. We started this course well refreshed with full zeal and enthusiasm. The curriculum in CGTC is a mix of all, encompassing on physical activities, drill, unarmed combat, academics and public speaking skills, which focus mainly in molding us into a dynamic and full-fledged Coast Guard leader.
A healthy body ensures a healthy mind, and none know this better than the trainee officers of CGTC. Pushing past their limits, they train their bodies to such extents that the feats of athleticism seem unattainable to the common man. Honing their bodies to the peak of physical fitness allows them to be more capable officers, capable of cutting through any adverse situation.
Armed Forces. When you hear this word, what comes to your mind? Man in uniform, carrying arms and ammunition, give you a sense of safety, around whom you feel safe. The purpose of military training is not just to make men for fight, but to make them long for it. Physical fitness plays a major role in helping us carrying out duties with ease. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. With same thoughts, we here at Indian Coast Guard Training Center Kochi are trained physically, mentally, psychologically to safeguard the vast coast of Indian subcontinent. And we are out there to protect the nation and national interest. Everything else is just noise. Indian Coast Guard, our goal is to stay awake and protect those who are drinking peacefully.
Throughout the duration of the course, sheer emphasis has been given on overall development of the officers undergoing training. The officers have been regularly trained for cross-country runs and have also represented Coast Guard in the Heritage Run privately organized at Fort Kochi. Apart from this, the officers are also trained for self-defense via karate. The trainee officers have also taken part in group sports like volleyball, basketball, cricket, tug of war and trekking.
The young officers are trained in unarmed combat and self-defense techniques to ensure that they're always alert and ready to deal with threats in case of exigencies. Officers are also tested with regards to the physical prowess through the physical efficiency test that allows instructors to gauge the physical capabilities of every officer.
ड्रिल अनुशासन का आधार है। एक समूह के रूप में एक साथ परेड को कार्रवाई को अंजाम देना आसान नहीं है। इसके लिए लगातार और समर्पित प्रशिक्षण की आवश्यकता होती है, जिसका अवसर CGTC ने हमें प्रदान किया। एक अधिकारी के लिए ड्रिल सिर्फ परेड ग्राउंड में मार्च करने से ज़्यादा है। यह हमारे चरित्र का हिस्सा बनता है, कुछ ऐसा जो जीवन भर हमारे साथ रहता है और जो हमें बाकी दुनिया से अलग करता है।
Ground is not just about a ground. It is to inculcate a sense of discipline, improve bearing, smartness in appearance and turnout, and create self-confidence and develop the quality of immediate and implicit obedience to orders. The word PUC doesn't mean that you have to hold a command. It means you have that guts, you have that confidence inside you to lead your men, to lead with the courage and with all honesty and integrity.
This is the bedrock of discipline. Parade instills precision of movement, power of command, timing, and portrays pride and service. Right from the first day, we were trained for various drills, which included cutlass, rifle, standing drill, and march pass.
Here at CGTC, we were provided with state-of-the-art classrooms, fully equipped with smart boards to allow seamless dissemination of information. Industry visits and attachments with other allied departments allowed for the painting of a picture of our role. I hope moving ahead, Coast Guard Training Center maintains this level of excellence in training the young officers of tomorrow, and I definitely walk past these hallowed halls as a more professionally competent officer.
The classes provided by CGTC to our course have really been resourceful, and I think we'll be using that knowledge which we have gained here for a very long time in service. The instructors we had are highly qualified and very senior officers in the service. They not only taught us the subject in the classroom, they also gave the gist of their own experiences, which helped us understand the topic better. The videos, the case studies, and the practical demonstrations, they really helped us to understand the concept in a better way.
Practical sessions in damage control, boarding, and rummaging enable the young officers to appreciate what is being taught theoretically in the classrooms.
Sports is an integral part of any training curriculum. It builds your personality and tests your character as an individual. Improves both physical as well as mental stamina. CGTC, Coast Guard Training Center, has provided the best of the sports facility for the trainee officers.
Saying goes, campsite is where Postmates and marshmallows get roasted at the same time. We had our camps at Vermont Heights. Our camp started with the traditional Josh run, post which we had series of field events, watermanship events, adventure activities, campfire, trekking, which apart from enjoyment, showcased the confidence, determination and competitive spirit of the entire course. I personally believe that the 2-day camp is a beautiful memory that the entire course would cherish for life.
Talking about the experience of our camps, it was really an amazing and a wonderful experience. All getting together along in a bus, reaching the Vermont Heights. It started with the Josh run, reaching at the wrong destination, coming to again a new place where all the people were already assembled, even though we started early. Then climbing the hills, climbing the various other stations, lifting each other up. Some were crawling, some were jumping, and upon reaching the hilltop, the sense of satisfaction which we felt. And some of us were so tired that we even slept in the scorching heat. So I would like to thank Team CGTC for organizing such a wonderful camps. From sleeping with the leeches and bathing with the snails. CGTC, and this camp has left us with enormous experience that will be cherished lifetime. CG Law and Ops course encompassed all the subjects that we as dynamic Coast Guard officers require while performing our duties at sea as well as at stations and headquarters. Not only that, the course also inculcated activities which focused on the overall development of under trainee officers, including sports, adventure activities, presentations, and other team building exercises.
The officers inculcate various extracurricular activities into their routines to ensure their minds get the much needed peace and relaxation needed in this high intensity environment. Every officer performs duties at DHQ-4 in order to develop a sense of responsibility within them, while simultaneously giving them a glimpse of the on-ground duties that they would be expected to perform on completion of their course. Additionally, to ensure the personal growth and the spirit of teamwork, syndicate presentations were submitted by groups of officers. The topics for these presentations were selected so as to keep the officers up to date with current events while ensuring that they develop a sense of curiosity and interest towards pertaining matters. Dheere Chal. This particular drill tests the mettle and precision of an officer as it requires precise foot placement with beats while simultaneously maintaining control of the whole body. This challenging drill is the signature movement for the passing out parade of the young officers, and they train themselves meticulously day in and day out in order to perfect every last movement down to the millimeter.
Coast Guard Training Center was the last leg of our sub-courses. Up till now, we were trained in the naval way of training. CGTC taught us how Coast Guard is different from the charters of Navy and how we perform them. CGTC struck a perfect balance of physical fitness, drill, academic excellence, sports, mental toughness during camps, cross-country runs, while also allowing us with time to spend some quality hours with our course mates and also share some memorable trips with them.
Division! General salute! Salami!
As the officers of the 72nd and 73rd batch complete their 11.2 weeks of rigorous training here at CGTC, a sense of pride and accomplishment is felt by every individual. It is the knowledge accumulated by them during this phase that they will turn to during times of adversity. The mental fortitude of these young assets of the Indian Coast Guard will be responsible for paving the long, arduous path ahead. As the sun sets over the hallowed grounds of CGTC, we reminisce about the experiences we've had and the strong bonds of camaraderie and brotherhood we have forged. Moving ahead, we stand together as sentinels of the coast, upholding the sacred motto of the Indian Coast Guard, Vyayam Raksham.